It had to start with you to make that change with
yourself.
It had to start to make a change outside. Right. So that's why it has to start with us. Yep. We're all talking here about inventing, but we have to reinvent ourselves in order to seek that change, see the change. You know what I mean? So if we're serious about it, let's do it.
And it's like
and let's make our words turn into action.
I grew up with my mother and my father, and they have been married for about 30-something years. And so there are often times that I look for my daddy and I look for the things that I saw him do for my mother. As growing up early, I resented my mother because she was a housewife, and I belittled that that kind of work. To me, that wasn't valuable. But as I grew up and I understood what she did and the agreement that her and my father made, I recognized that that is a beautiful thing, that you can trust a man with your life and know that he's going to take care of you and not throw that back up in your face. So I admire them.
My dad, he's such a good father and a good husband, and my parents are still together. And when I look at them and how they look at each other and how now they still hold their hands, they still kiss each other, they still tell each other they miss each other. I mean, I want that. That's like they have this endless love forever, and it's like they want each other more every single day. And they've been together for such a long time, and I want someone to look at me the way my father looks at my mother. And it always, every time I met someone or would get into a relationship, if I don't see something come close to that, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? I think it did affect me.
My husband, yes. But when I was dating, I think I was kind of just having fun, and I didn't pay close attention to my father. But when I got serious, I chose someone like my father, which was good.
I love my father, and I've always wanted to have a man like my father. And in some ways, that's what I got, you know. But you know, when you're not yet mature, you make and you don't understand the relationship between your parents, and you just see the surface. You know, it's kind of you kind of veer the wrong direction if you don't really know what's going on. You know, growing up, my parents, they fought a lot. You know, but my mother stuck by him, my father stuck by her, and they grew together, and they became great parents. They became great people to each other. And I felt like if I got with somebody, that's how I would be too. But I can't look at it like that, because that was their relationship. You know what I mean?
No. Because my mom and dad, they were on and off when I was younger. You know, he wasn't really around. My mom, she worked 2 jobs, so it's like I was raised by the community, basically, who was around me. When my moms and my dad was together, they fought. My mom, the only memory I've had from my dad when I was younger, I mean, I have a close relationship with him now, but I remember him throwing paint on her when she was going out to sing, and she busted his windows. So that's what I saw, and you know, so it didn't affect my thoughts on a man today. What I went through in relationship affects my thoughts of men today.